What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing tonight? Got Crystal here and got Arnie. Got to wait on a few people, I guess, to show up. Hey, there's Jungle Bob.
Hi, Jungle Bob.
Hi,
Yep.
Bob.
Long time no hear from.
Y'all guys caught me eating, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
And
I don't care if Mater sees me eating. I don't care if Arnie sees it.
that was Mater's notification.
But no, like I was telling Arnie before when I'm going live, is fact is that I've been out in the backyard attacking that jungle. And yes, I'm going to admit, yes, I've got a jungle out there, and that's only because for the several months that I was, basically laid up in bed where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get out there to do yard work. I had a hard enough time as it was getting out and doing the front and everything. I mean, that kept me where I couldn't get anything done in the backyard. So now I'm actually getting to working on that.
Oops.
Arnie? Okay. No having things fall down and go boom. I told you no have them fall down and go boom.
I'm
and
trying
don't
to.
let Lola pick them up, please.
But now I got to see about
Grab the bottle.
Yeah. But now, right now, I'm working on trying to get the wood chipper relocated to the back fence, because that's one thing Crystal and I were talking about is where would be a good place to put it. And she's going, well, anyways, going to put it out there. That way we're going to take all the tree limbs and everything, get the wood chipper set up over there. That way it chunks everything out there along the back fence line.
Mm-hmm. And if
And
the pile is too high in front of the wood chipper, take a rake and throw it back against the fence.
Yep. There's Renegade. How you doing?
Hi, Renegade. I muted the phone.
Hey,
Good.
Renegade. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
I do not have my YouTube side put up, so the other mods will have to be on point tonight. And if I suddenly drop out of stream, y'all guys don't worry about it. It's just me taking care of house business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Dad used to go Mule Barn head at speaking, or Grand Central Station last train leaving.
Yep. But now I'm trying to get all that done. Because I do have a whole bunch of tree limbs that I've cut and just never got a chance to do anything with them. So getting all that dug out and trying to get the backyard back under control.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I said, with the way my health and everything was at that time, several months ago. Hey, William.
Hi, William.
I couldn't. There was no way I could have got outside and done any kind of work. If I did, it would have been about 15, 20 minutes, and then come in and spend about another hour.
Or 3 inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are we getting keyboarded, Arnie?
I just took my antibiotic.
I honestly, the way YouTube is, even with you have a bottle with a prescription on it in your name, someone's still going to call and say you're doing something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, Susan.
Hi, Susan.
But like I said, I'm trying to get all that done. Get that like I said, tackle the jungle, the backyard, and I got a whole bunch of a whole bunch of trees. I'm going to be getting cut up, cut down, because now it seems after our conversation the other day with someone, our timetable has gotten pushed up as far as getting things arranged, getting taken care of. So I've got less time now to try and get everything cleaned up and ready. Damn. Uh-oh.
Ouch.
That ain't good, William. So what happened? Hopefully it wasn't anything that he did that was wrong.
I hope he's able to find another job or able to get on retirement and support him and his family quickly.
Uh-oh. What's the good news?
Hopefully his son-in-law is better.
I hope so.
Yeah, Susan. Probably not if he doesn't remember. He would have told me.
Yeah. I mean, if it was something important you told me yesterday, I've slept since then and forgot it.
Mm-hmm.
Good. That's real good.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it's good to hear, Renegade.
Yeah. So, I mean, how is it, since he's gotten, woke up, what's he, is he realizing as far as what's going on? I mean,
they're doing cognitive. They would have done cognitive tests today.
Right. What I'm saying is, how coherent is he on everything that's going on? That would be my question.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's real good news.
I am so happy, Renegade.
Yeah.
That's a step closer to coming home in good health.
Yep. I just can't believe what Bob was saying about the taxes. Like, damn.
That's triple what ours are.
Yeah. I know we got to get ours taken care of.
Yeah. Well, we have till the end of the month. We're not spending anything else. Hello, Brent.
There's Brent.
Hey, Lorna.
Hey, Lorna.
Hey, Lorna. I have one Walmart purchase, and that's it. And we've got Walmart and Dollar Tree, and then that'll be all.
Yep. Well, Lorna, I sent you the link.
Yeah.
But no.
Since they just now came in, y'all guys will have to be mods because I don't have my YouTube open. And Troll Hunt, if you see me drop, don't worry. I'm just doing your business.
That's good, Renegade.
What? Yay!
There she is. Leave her alone.
I got her. Okay, so he's no more bouncing. We don't want to make you sick. Okay, so he's there, but they're still working to make sure he can get everything else up to date.
Right.
Yeah. That's when you have heart attacks and stuff. Most guys are affected on their left. Women, is 50-50.
Something
Well,
like
they said he had wound up having a stroke,
Yeah, they
and
had that
so
while he was.
right, so the stroke happened in the right hand side of the brain, which I don't know why it is, but the right hand side of the brain controls your left, and the left hand side of the brain controls the right. It's the wiring is crisscrossed.
Yeah,
That's how come they can always tell where the oh damn.
was that while he was under the knife or not? I know you said he had at least one while he was in surgery.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Bill, we do get a homestead break here, even though
Yeah.
it's not an active homestead. But that should change.
yeah, with my mom, it affected the right side.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
I am hoping he is able to come back from this 100% and be able to go live a normal life because he's close. He's close to my age. He's in his
Yeah.
mid 40s, mid to late 40s. Going by what I know of Renegade's age and what I'm guessing his daughter's age would be.
Renegade's just a little bit younger than me,
Yeah.
not by much,
Yeah.
but
So his kids would be closer to mid to late 30s and 47. See,
right.
I was close. I'm 44, so 3 years. I'm not bad.
Yep. Well, Bob, that just means you got to do a lot more repairs out there. Start making that money back.
Yeah.
So I guess he'll be going and getting beans and ramen.
Ramen and rice.
Yep.
And if you have milk that is about to go bad, make butter.
Yeah. But you'll pull through it, Bob.
Yeah, it's
But that's very good news.
yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad, man, because I know that was stressing y'all, and him being able to be able to communicate, that's great.
Yep. Well, Bob, I got faith you'll be able to pull through and have no problems.
Yeah, Bob, when next year, when it says, or go in and see if you can do quarterly pay, which is where every 3 months you pay 1/4 of the bill.
Yep.
That's what we do. We have
Yep.
to go in by the end of November and pay and reapply for it. And then we pay like is $155 every 3 months.
Something like that.
Yeah, because if we paid it all at once, it'd be under 600, but that still hurts.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure he understands, Bill.
Replays are a wonderful thing. It still counts towards hours.
Yep. That's true.
Yep. I can't count how many times I've set his up just to roll.
Of
Okay.
course I know. That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
Hi, Wayne.
Well, as long as you did not just walk out on him, that's fine. And you're in better health now, so power to you, man. Keep it up.
Yep. At least you're still around and with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Bob, I'm trying to giving you that and seeing if it's available. It's not going to hurt you to go see if it's available for you, and that way you don't get that shock to the system every year.
Yeah.
Because it just goes up.
So, Lorna, how many coloring books have you gotten in line for your live stream?
Huh?
Yeah. Wake up. I said, how many coloring books have you got ready for your live stream?
I got
3.
4.
Okay.
I got
Chris has said I'm not allowed to order anymore because I have too many colouring books, and I turned and I said, well, turn on Miss Seven Bell if you want to see how many she's got.
Yeah.
Honey, your cat.
Heck, I have a full shelf of coloring books.
Yeah, and he thinks freeze. Like, yeah, I don't think so.
What is Smudge doing now?
She was in the corner so that if we opened the front door, she would be completely hidden. And then all of a sudden, she jumped up and landed in the middle of the door, claws out. And now she's trying to figure out what the draft stop is for. So she's behind it, laying on top, half on top of it, and her nose is sniffing all over it. She's your cat. But she startled baby girl. Baby girl was eating, and all of a sudden she comes running in there to find out what's going on with Smudge.
Good grief.
Yeah.
She's yours.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to claim her then.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we already know who she comes running to every single time.
And now she's standing on the litter box trying to go. She's trying for the windows that are covered up. Because I have my box that came in. I've got it on top of the heater in the living room.
Right.
So there's no room to get up there. I think she's trying to get the box. They're going to see how well he copes with what has happened before they do that.
Yeah.
They're just keeping it in a sterilized place right now for him.
Well, Bob, you know, your customers aren't going to let you down.
Nah. And you know, if you talk to some of them, they might be willing to do some trades. And
Yeah.
I know some people are too proud to go to a food bank. Don't be that person. If you need help with it, go. Hey, Shelly.
Hey, Shelly.
If you need help, go.
Yep.
Because that's my neighbor refused to go to the food bank, and I went every couple of months because I needed to. I did not have the money for it, and the kids, it helped feed my kids.
Yep.
I literally, anytime I went to the food bank, stuff that I knew she could eat that we had a hard time eating, or we just flat out would not, I handed each one of my kids a bag, said go next door. And they
And right, and at a place this, that's something that Crystal and I have actually done within the last year a couple of times.
yeah. And I've had the girls from my group, and they've asked me, you know, how you doing? I said it's a little tight. Well, that was on. We meet the third Thursday of every month, and I say if I said it was a little tight, the next Thursday, all of a sudden I got bags showing up in the back end of my car because
Yeah,
I'm at a church, so I don't lock the car. And I've had girls. Well, I got to go out and smoke. I got to take my dog out, and the back end of the car would open up, and there'd be cans and stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so. Oh, that's just a couple of books, Arnie.
I'm waiting for 2 more to come.
Yep,
nice.
that's good, Bob.
Well, that's one way you're going to be able, get the extra money coming in, Bob.
Yeah. Side jobs are wonderful things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just be glad that you're not up north where all that white powdery stuff likes coming down.
And they're trying not to get you because you're almost cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that
Yeah.
snow.
Yeah, he definitely was staying busy with all the snow blowers and everything like that going on up there. Yep.
Yep.
I agree, Bob. But see, like I said, that's right now, I'm trying to get out here in the backyard and get as much stuff cleaned up as I can. I said I'll be working on getting that wood chipper up and going again. I've got both of the lawnmowers. I'm actually going the Craftsman. I'm gonna get running and just use it for pulling stuff around in the yard. It won't be having a mower deck on it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And if
But I'll
worse
be
comes to worse, I can always take it to Walmart and get the grocery order, come back.
Hi, Shelly.
Well, true, because depends upon how much you order. Because you could always hook the little trailer up to it.
Yeah, hook the trailer up to it and just the car's down, so I had to bring the lawnmower. They'll sit there and laugh, but you know what? There's a guy. He's in the next town over. I literally have almost run him over because he's driving a John Deere lawn tractor on the service road to go to town and get stuff, which that's fine, but when it's
Yeah.
not,
I mean, I could always get it set up where it's got lights and everything on the back and the front. I mean, it's already got headlights, but I mean, I've got those LED lights I could always put on the front of it.
and Bob, you're doing what you need to do to take care of what you need to take care of, and
Yep.
nobody's condemning you.
Nope.
I'm throwing out a couple extra things that might help if you need it when times are even tougher than they are now.
Yep. And I agree with her that what you can try and do is go to the tax office and see about getting it set up where you got quarterly payments. That way, you're not have to pay the whole thing at one time,
Yeah.
and it makes it a lot easier.
Now, when we went, because of his mother's age, I was able to actually apply for a deferment, which means we didn't have to pay taxes until after she died. But
Yeah.
every year we did not pay. So I've been here 2 years. If we didn't pay and she passed when the taxes came in November, we would have had to pay those 2 years of taxes immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do know that right now one of the things we need to do is get over the tax assessment building, and there's some things on there that need to be taken off. One is going to be having a carport, because I don't have a carport anymore, and we're getting taxed on that. That might not be that much, but every little bit is going to help as far as being taken off the taxes. And that's something that everybody needs to do, is when you get your tax assessment, get with the tax assessment office, okay? Because they're going to have some things on there that might not be correct. You can fight it. And it's like, no, I don't have that, or no, this is not correct. And they will go and they will get everything adjusted. It could actually go in your favor.
And Bob, this is for next year. That's what we're saying. This is for next year,
right?
So that you're not having to come up with so much. Even though I know you save up and everything, it's something to talk to someone about and see if it's something you can do later on. I know you're caught up, and that's bomb. That's great.
Right.
But this is something you can do that will not catch you with so much at once.
Right. And it's kind of like what Crystal's saying. The simple fact is that $400 at one time is going to be a lot easier on you than $1,600.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing, is you're not have to come up with that amount all at one time.
Yeah. We're not saying you can't. Okay. We're not saying you can't do it. We're not saying you're not going to be able to pay it or anything. This is an option that might be available to you that will help you out in the long run for the rest of your life while you're at that place.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do.
And it would probably even help Arnie out too.
He's got some other stuff he's got to do first. We've already had a talk with him on that.
Okay.
But yeah, Bob's got a new assessment done, so that's going to help.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, all I'm saying is that right now I've got not going to be able to find another job. I still got to get out to those two places. I haven't even done that yet because I've been so busy with stuff here. I'm going to get my butt up and go to both of them tomorrow. One, like I said, both of them are actually here in town. The only thing is, one's on that side, the other one's out that way. They're on totally opposite side of town. But they'll give me a chance to stop by the bank, get a couple of things done there, and get over and get the application taken care of. And then that way, Crystal and I can also get to the tax office, get that all taken care of tomorrow. And then probably one or two other places in town, and then come back home. So we're gonna be kind of a busy day.
Yeah.
And yes, one of the places is going to be Harbor Freight, because I do need to get something from there. Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, I go to Harbor Freight. Someone could go to Hobby Lobby.
No, I would go down to Dollar Tree. But
Okay.
no, we need to. Yeah, we'll discuss that offline.
Okay. So when does that mean that you're going to be getting moved up a position now?
Being there 30 plus years and then you get let go from your job. That's a little fishy.
Yeah. Sounds like they were doing a forced retirement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was forced to retire early.
I had he was my second cousin. Yeah. And the business was leaving town. They said, you can either go to Mexico with us or here's your severance package.
Yep.
And he didn't go to Mexico.
William, I didn't say you had to take it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just an idea. But they probably are going to find someone that can be in that position at a lower cost,
Mm-hmm.
because that's one
And they'll
thing
get
about when,
Outside.
yeah, bringing someone from outside and at a lower cost. That way it doesn't cost the company as much money.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not saying you have to take it.
Yeah, but
But like I said, I've got after a conversation that Crystal and I had the other day. Okay, so that would explain why he's no longer there.
yeah.
Yeah.
If the ladies say no and enough of them got together and say I'm feeling harassed,
Yep.
then yeah, that would be why.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly.
But like I said, for me, I've got all those. Like I said, after the conversation having the other day, basically I've got a whole bunch of stuff that's got to get done here.
Now?
Before the end of before the end of March. And this is all stuff that's going to have to get done.
It needs to be done anyway.
Yeah. I mean, actually was looking at a longer time frame. Now it's really gotten cut down and everything. So that means I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get cleaned up. Oh.
Yeah, no. That leaves a very, very bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I had some bosses that they were both married, deacons of the church. One of them's wife worked with us. I was 18. They were 28, 30-ish. And they kept playing around, and they said, team building exercise, and we're going to fall backwards. I said, I'll let you hit the floor. They go, why? I said, I don't like touching people. I said, and I don't want to touch you. Well, what if I'm falling? I said, 90% of the time you're going to be hitting, fall. You're going to have grease on your shoes, which means you're in the kitchen. It means you're going to fall where I can't pick you up.
Yep.
I'm going to let you fall, and I'll call the ambulance. And they quit the team building exercise real quick. Yeah, but they're both married. Mm-mm.
All right. So what you're saying is what I need to do is get the Craftsman set up to where it's got the better headlights and have some tail lights on it.
Possible. It depends on if I need to do a early morning or late evening pickup. But if I don't have to, I won't.
Yeah. So like I said, with that one there, that's the main one I'd like to have hooked up to that little trailer I got from Harbor Freight, the little dump trailer. That way, I'd be able to move some stuff around. I could load it up in it, and lost Lorna. She'll be back.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But like I said, going to see about getting that one up and going, and because like I said, it's just going to be for moving stuff around. Next, got to get to working on the other mower, and with that one there, with that new engine, it's wider, so that means I got to modify the hood and everything for it.
Poor boy.
Which I never have done. Yeah, I know. But hey, I'll be doing videotaping on it.
And I'm going to be in the house, and you just make sure that you have me on the phone, so that if you go down screaming, I can call the ambulance.
Why? Because you're going to be one holding the camera.
You have a tripod, honey.
Yeah, but the tripod don't hold the phone right now. Or the tablet.
Oof.
Because remember, I don't have audio on the camcorder.
True.
Yes, it would be on camera.
Exactly, Renegade. Though that would be edited out for blooper reel.
Yeah.
Just simply because, unfortunately, there are some children that watch his channel to see if he actually shows what he can. They can actually see what he's doing. So we don't want them to be traumatized.
It's a good thing I wasn't videotaping that one time when I was using a table saw.
Yeah. Which, my son called me today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, it was a good thing. When he was about 7 or 8, all I did was that one when I got it in. I haven't done anything on it yet. Susan, my brother and I were both working at a convenience store, and he worked morning shift and I worked evenings. Well, there was a guy that came in. He was a regular customer, and then he worked out a deal with the owner that he would make brisket barbecue and sell that. Oh, and I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden he just quit showing up. He disappeared. So it's been over 10 years since we've seen him. My son was walking somewhere and he saw him. Went up to him and asked him if he remembered my brother. He goes, yeah. Well, you remember my mom? Yeah. Or you asked if he remembered me and said, yeah, why? That's my mom. He goes, you're that little blonde-haired little shit that used to show up? Yep. Yeah, dang. And yeah, pardon the language, but yeah, that's what my son quoted me.
Hey, Maritza.
Hi, Maritza.
Lisa. But yeah, we actually thought he had died because he's a military vet. He had severe issues, mental issues, not so many physical, and he just quit showing up. No, nothing to anybody.
Hmm.
You know, we thought he was dead. And my son called me and said, "Hey, you remember?" Yeah. Why? He's alive. I said, "Oh my God." And I said, "Call your uncle." He goes, "All right." Hi, Scout.
Someone need to go outside.
Yeah, well, she's just gonna have to wait a minute because Mother Nature's knocking on my door. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop out, get stuff done.
All
Yeah.
right.
So y'all have fun, stay safe. Mods and troll hunters, have fun.
Yep. And Shelly, I don't. Okay, who's got the echo then? Hopefully it's not me because I've gone to this, the wireless mic and everything. Take care of a lot of it.
I don't think it's me.
Yep. See, I got my troll hunter, my head troll hunter right there. Hey, there's Honest Peyton. How you doing? Ain't seen you in a while.
Hi, Peyton.
Yeah, it's Chad. They've been busy with all those the different cars and everything. I'm trying to think. I watched a video, and I saw it and everything, and it was the guy had about 5 of those cars,
Hi, Vanessa.
and hey Vanessa, and it's like they would like this place. Well, Chad, do you want me to send you the link? That way you can come up on panel? I don't think you've ever. All right, let me make sure I got that. Oh, let's see here. All right, I just sent it through Messenger. Should not be any commercials on my live streams.
Yeah, I noticed
And
that. I was watching some lives and ads interrupted.
yeah, no problem, Chad. But now I will say this, that either next week or the following week, should be having a special guest up on panel. And be doing a basically a one-on-one. So it's just going to be me and the other person on panel that night. Don't know what night it's going to be. Still working out all the details on it. But I'll let everybody know what night and everything it will be. Be quite interesting. Hey, there's Tommy. Sorry about that, Arnie. I know you were saying right when I started saying it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, this is something. And I'm still waiting to hear back from Frank. I guess I need to send him another email trying to find out when he wants to come back and be up on panel. That way we can talk about Coleman's and everything. It seems like everybody kind of liked that night. I mean, to me, it's a technology that, I mean, it's something simple and everything that a lot of people don't realize, you know, how long it's been in existence. Hey, Chad.
Hey, Chad.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Cool.
Where's Peyton at?
She's watching her show with Mom.
Ah.
Hey, Peyton, do you want to come be on the live here? She's on her way. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Peyton. How you doing? Are you keeping him in line to do all the work on them cars?
Yeah.
Hey, you're a good teacher to him. So what was what's up with the Model A that y'all were working on?
How much you did?
Which one?
The one we were working on today. How much you did?
I don't remember what it's called now.
Air chisel.
Air chisel. And I took off the seat pan. And then we took the grinder to it sometime.
So you're getting I get echo on somebody.
Yeah, I'm checking my settings.
Okay. I don't hear it now. Hey, Renegade, take it easy.
That's what it was.
Yeah. But I was gonna say you're getting to be a good mechanic and body person.
Yeah.
You need plenty of work, but plenty of body work to do in that sport coupe.
Yeah, we do.
How popular are the street rods like that now? Are they still popular, or are they kind of gone away and coming back?
Well, you know, I don't really care for the. I look at a street rod as having a chair in the trunk instead of tools. You know, I'm more concerned whether or not we're going to make it to where we're going, especially with our junk. Well, except for the black one, that one's pretty solid. But I don't know. I mean, as far as what we're doing, hopefully the hot rods are hanging around because we have 4.
You keep adding to it.
We have
4.
We have 7. That's 8. 7. including our daily drivers.
Yeah. Well, we've got the Roadster that we took the body off of this frame and put the Sport Coupe body on it, like we were originally going to do. And then we stored the Roadster out behind the shed there. And then we've got the black one, the 28, and then everybody's favorite,
Clyde.
the 31 Coupe, in the shop right now that we're going to be working on. And then,
Yeah.
of course, the Sport Coupe, the 29.
Right. So is the main thing that everybody likes, is it all going to be like the Fords, or are there going to be someone that specializes in like the Chevy or Chrysler?
You know, I think the Fords are just easier to find
Yeah.
because, I mean, they literally made, 4 million Model A's and 27 or 15 million Model T's,
Right.
But there's something I found. I've seen a few like old DeSotos and seen a few old Chryslers and old Chevys. They're just neat, but you can't find pieces for them.
Right.
I mean, I can go on Speedway and I can basically, almost order a whole car.
Kind of like the old J.C. Whitney, where you go in
Right.
and you can build a Volkswagen Bug from scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember those days getting the catalog, looking it up, and it's like, yeah, you can get the floor pan, all the suspension, the body, and everything. You could order everything for a brand new Bug, and it would. The only thing is, it wouldn't have the VIN, but you could build one from scratch.
Yep. And just like with all the fiberglass ones that are out, and same
Right.
with the like the Brookwood bodies that are steel. I mean, look, if I need the back half of a car, I can literally call Brookwood and get it. But none of ours are like that. The Roadster is going to be the biggest project we have because there's nothing.
Right. So what you're saying is that Brookwood, what do? Are they reproducing all that sheet metal then?
Yep, and actually, it's really neat because they stamp it out of the big old machines, like they did back in the 30s, and then they hand fit the body to a frame. So they're using like wooden wedges and they're letting the seams and they're doing all that stuff that they used to do back, a long time ago before they just slap
Right.
fiberglass on it.
So they're doing it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
So where did they come up with the dies for all that? Or are those original?
Think they got them. They either reproduced them from original drawings or they actually purchased them because they're still using some of those old machines that they bought some of those machines and are using them to stamp body panels like they did back in the 30s.
Okay.
Like if you go onto Stacy David actually goes, if you go to his rat Roadster build that he does,
Okay.
he actually, because he got a Brookwood body, if you go and watch that video, they actually show how they fit the body and how they get things to, I mean, they're basically just like kicking the bejesus out of this car. I mean, not kicking it, but they're really working this car to get it to fit the way it's supposed to, actually better. But
Right.
they actually go around, they show them the machines that they use and all that stuff. It's really neat.
Now, what about the frames on the cars? Are they being mass produced also now, or do you have to go and find original?
You can literally go onto Speedway Motors and have one that you can weld up yourself, or basically one that's a roller. I mean, you basically can say, I want this rear end, I want this front suspension, I want it to be Ford motor mounts or Chevy motor mounts, or don't put any in because I'm going to put a flathead in there. I mean, it's really, I mean, it's not just them. You can find them all over the place.
Damn. See, that's one thing I didn't know. If those were being being reproduced now,
Mm-hmm.
or what? Because J.C. Whitney, they're no longer around. I mean, they are around, but they're online. But they've gone more to Jeep and 4x4 stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Backwoods. So I mean, they're not doing the same things that they used to. Because I remember even they used to have all the Model T and Model A stuff. Now, who they were getting their stuff from, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, like my black car, the 28, it's a TCI chassis. I mean, you can go to, well, TCI is total cost involved is what it stands for. I mean, you can go to their website and build your frame and they'll ship it to you. And you just set your body down on it.
Hell,
Yeah, I bought my black car the way it is, but I'll tell you what, there is a huge difference driving on that frame versus rolling around on one of the stock frames.
Yeah, there is.
so what is the difference? I mean, is the stock one better or is the aftermarket one better?
The aftermarket's way better. It's got coilovers and it's a fully boxed frame, and so there's it's like almost driving a new car down the road versus hanging onto your backside as you go bouncing down the road.
Or you'll have to have back surgery.
Oh yeah, the 31 Coupe doesn't have much of a suspension. Pretty rough.
Okay, so they're getting it to where it's made more for safety for today's roads and everything compared to what Henry Ford did back 100 years ago.
Oh yeah, that TCI chassis I have, it has it has disc brakes and it has 4-link in the back, so it doesn't wobble down the road like it normally would. Even with the solid front axle, the only reason it wiggles down the road is because I got some skinny bias ply tires on there that follow.
Yeah, that is true.
Every crack in the road. Other than that, the thing just zings down the road straight as can be.
So what engines do you run in yours?
In the 28, it's a 347 stroker motor. That car I bought. Someone built it back in 98, and it has with a 750 carburetor, that motor pushes 400 plus horsepower, which in that car it's a lot.
And how much does the whole thing weigh?
Oh, not even two. It doesn't even weigh 2,000 pounds.
Wow,
That's probably with me in it.
You've got that much horsepower
Yeah.
in that lightweight of. Wow, that's a lot of horsepower to weight ratio right there.
Oh yeah, and then I'm running bias plies, and I've got 820s on the back, so it's basically running a slick because it's just grooves, in that thick rubber. So.
Right.
But in the coupe, that one was built. It just looked horrible. I mean, if you go back and I'm pretty sure that we've put pictures of what it looked like when we brought it home. It was horrible. So Peyton and I spent all last winter knocking the ugly off of it, and that's got a 70s Chevy 400 in it, so it's maybe 200 horsepower, and that actually is a nice amount, because if you step on it, you're just gonna go. You don't smoke the tires.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
your nice economy grocery getter.
Yeah. Yep. When it runs right. And then in the sport coupe we're building, that one actually has the 201 in it, the original 201 L head with 40 horsepower.
Wow.
So
It'll go speeding down highway at 40 miles an hour. People behind you be like, oh.
Yeah, it's 45 maybe wide open. That's to the rugs. And let's see. That one we're doing like if you've heard of the Race of Gentlemen, we're doing it in that kind of a style for a race car. So it's really never going to be that fast. And I would like to take it to in August they had, or in September they had the Jalopy Jam Up, and Lou Houch was actually telling me I needed to bring that one down. I was like, well, it doesn't even work right now. So maybe next year we'll bring it down.
I was going to say, did you and Peyton ever watch any of the videos that were posted from this year's No Name Nationals?
No, we had meant to.
Oh, Turbo Tom he took the 1916 Model T down the track.
Yeah, he actually was on our live the other night and asked if we saw it, and I said we hadn't, and he said that he had taken it down the track, and told us we should check it out. He thought we'd enjoy it.
That was an interesting video. I know a couple of channels actually posted videos of them riding around in it, and of course I made the one comment. I says, man, he better slow it down in the pits before they ticket him for going too fast.
I think a Model T went 25, maybe 35 wide open, because it only had 20 horsepower.
Yeah, and I think he was doing I think 28 miles an hour down the track.
28? Ooh.
Yeah.
You must have hopped that thing up.
But I mean, well, we're talking, 8th mile, so.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean,
he got to 28 in an 8th mile. Wow.
I think something like that. But I mean, it's like everybody was going. They definitely wanted to see that going down the track.
Oh yeah, I would have loved to see it go on the track.
I would love to have seen it. I would like to have seen it in person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that next year, I'm actually at the No Name. Once I get finances, get me back to working.
Yep.
I want to see about getting something built to take to No Name.
I got a Roadster sitting back over here.
Yeah, but I don't think your little Roadster would keep up with what I'm wanting to build.
Well, it's Flintstone powered right now. You'd have to basically step through the floor and walk it down the track.
I don't think you can get it from the Roadster.
Well, up like this, Peyton would definitely like what I've got in mind.
What do you got in mind? Or are you going to keep it a secret?
I've been wanting to. I got started on buying everything, and then with the health issues, I put everything on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the taking basically a junior dragster style frame, something about that size.
Yeah.
And putting a fully blown Predator 670 running nitromethanol.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So basically a mini top fuel dragster.
That sounds like a blast.
Can I have it?
Can I have it?
Oh, can you probably
I got to build it first. One of the biggest setbacks I'm having right now is I've already got the blower. Okay.
Okay.
And I actually found it's I've done the video on it, but it's a 500 CFM blower that actually comes off of a Volkswagen.
Really?
Yeah, it's Volkswagen or it's some of the other German cars, but it's a root style blower.
Okay.
And I think I paid $100 for it.
That's a good deal for a blower.
Yeah, I mean you can buy them off of eBay, and that's where I wound up finding them. The guy I found out about it was. Do you keep up with Redbeard's Garage?
No, I don't know that I've heard of that one.
Him, and reason I'm saying on this is because I got started on doing a lot of this small engine stuff because of Cars and Cameras. A couple of guys out of North Carolina, okay,
Mm-hmm.
And Redbeard's garage, he does basically the same thing.
Hmm.
He took one of those blowers. That his was a 350, and he put it on a Predator 670. But I found out. I mean, he gave all the information on it. It's like I found out they had the bigger one. It's like, no, I want the bigger one.
Okay.
And so it's like I want to get this thing all set up and get it set in there to where I've got the cylinders, of course, being a V twin,
Yeah.
having them one on each side, like
Oh.
the regular V8 would be in the dragster.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out the rear end, what kind of rear end I'm going to have, and then have some kind of a drive system with the clutch and all that kind of stuff in between.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, that's something that's been kind of one of the hang-ups.
Sure.
I've had some ideas, but it's like I don't know if that would work or not. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
But I do know that 670, it's got electric start and everything on it. But I want this thing to be started like the way you start a Top Fuel or Funny Car.
Oh, with that
With
What
the
was it?
electric motor, the
Yeah.
starter that's actually on a battery
Yeah.
off to the side. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the neat thing on my 201, I can start it with a crank.
Well, that's how it was started originally, though, isn't it?
No, this one they actually did have electric start.
Oh, really?
It's got a 6-volt system. The Model T originally was the crank start.
Okay.
And then they did, but yeah, the Model A did have an electric starter. Now you got me wanting to look for a blower for my 201, so maybe I can get to 50 horsepower.
I think, is that where Peyton just ran off to find out?
No, she said she whispered to me, "I'm tired." The time change really messes her up.
I don't think she's tired. Y'all are behind me because y'all are further west than I am.
Yep. Yeah, we're in Minnesota, and
Okay.
but
Okay.
when we
No, yeah.
went back to standard time, so right now it feels like it's 9 o'clock.
Okay. So
And
okay,
so-
y'all. I thought y'all were west of me. Okay, so y'all are. So it's 8:08 there.
Yep.
Okay, so you're okay. All right.
8:08 here too.
Yeah. So we're all in the same time zone and all the same.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it just every time it gets her. It's even worse when we go forward.
Really messes with her that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the Army's taught me that I don't need sleep. So
That's what messes me up is when the clocks are set an hour ahead.
Yep. That for some reason that one doesn't get me, but this one, the first week afterwards, I get messed up because it gets dark here at 4:30 now.
Yeah, I hate that.
Well, yeah, it's dark when I go to work, and it's dark when I come home.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, and it's only going to get worse from here until we get to about January. Then it'll start getting lighter, or stay lighter longer.
Yeah, after December 21st, daylight will start getting longer.
That's right. But in February is when it really the sun starts to get warm, and even if it's below zero, in the direct sun, you'll actually see some of the snow and ice melt a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's
I'm trying. I'll say right now I'm looking to see if I can find that compressor. I'm looking on eBay again. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember who it was that came, or who it was for.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to go back and look. Oh, maybe, yeah, here we go. Let me look at my purchase history if
Okay.
it still has it on there. It may or may not.
Well, if it was a while ago, it'll just tell you it's not available anymore to see.
It's got that, those.
We've been pretty busy, getting. I mean, basically, we've been spending every weekend getting ready for winter because there's always so much to do because you never know what kind of winter we're going to get. So we have to cover up outside faucets, and we have to move the anything that's in the yard. We have to put it back, so the wind doesn't blow it around, and it doesn't freeze in the middle of anywhere. So that's kind of what we've been doing. We haven't really been working on the cars much at all. I put out a video today because it was just some more clips of our coupe because everybody seems to love it. So I don't know what it is about the coupe that everybody loves so much, but I think I'm the only one. What's that?
AMR.
AM.
That's AMR. So
Okay.
I'm fixing to share it. So there it is right there.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to get my glasses on so I can see that. I don't know where they went.
Probably the last place you used them at.
Well, I took them off when I got home from work. Oh, hey, there we go. Now I can see. Cool.
But yeah, I mean, that's the 500.
Okay.
Yeah, it's AMR. Now they do have the AMR 350
Mm-hmm.
and everything, but this one here, like I said, that's the one that I wound up getting.
Mm-hmm.
And as you can tell, I mean, it is a actual root style.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. But you see, $150.
That's really not bad.
No.
I don't know what a blower would cost for a Model A motor. It's probably more than that. And I'd probably blow the head off of it because it only has like 6-to-1 compression.
But this one here is not that much. I don't think, as far as, boost and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for a, like I said, that little 670 V twin,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool, though. I'm super excited just after you said what you wanted to build. I want to see it.
Well, like I said, for me, it's the fact that I had to stop because, over a year ago, started having the health issues that kept me from working. And of course, unfortunately, back in October last year, that's when I wound up losing my job because I was physically unable to work.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, I was strung out on very, very strong painkillers.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say strong, I could take them and I might wake up about a minute or so later, I'm back asleep, not even remember even waking up.
Oh, wow.
And it would be 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon that I would kind of stumble out of bed. And it took me a couple hours to, no longer be groggy.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, Arnie remembers, I mean, there were a couple of times that I tried doing the live stream and nope, I couldn't even make it all the way through the live stream.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. And it was, like maybe an hour, hour and a half at the most. And it's like, nope, shut it down.
Wow.
I mean, you could see how I was feeling at that time. I was not normal, you could say.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, it looks like my phone is at about 10%. So I probably should dip out of here before it shuts off on me.
All right. Well, I appreciate you coming in. Hey,
I appreciate the invite. This was a good time.
Yep. Hey, and go check out that blower.
Oh, I'm good at now.
That might work.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not afraid to strap something on there. Hey, you guys have a great night.
All right. You have one. Good one. I appreciate you
Thanks.
coming in.
We'll see you.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Well, that's interesting. You know,
Yeah.
never had Chad and everything up here. Hey, Michelle. Sorry, I didn't realize that you came in. Oh, so Bill saying his 76 Pinto was Fred Flintstone also. '76 Chevette. I mean, '76 Chevette. No, Chevette wasn't all that bad. I used to drive one years ago. I didn't have a choice. It was the car that the person I was dating at the time was driving. But well, good. I hope Chad then maybe see about going and get one of them blowers. That'd be something to see him get it and get it all set up.
Yeah.
But I've still got and on mine out there. I need to do the still want to get the modifications and everything done to it. No, I didn't, Susan. I didn't hear anything about chemical plants.
Yeah, I didn't hear about it either.
Tommy, I'm not sure where Fargo. No, Fargo would have been North Dakota. Because that's where Fargo is. It's Fargo, North Dakota. But now, one thing I will mention is this past weekend, wound up having the Lone Star Rally down in Galveston. And how many people heard about the mass shooting where 5 people got shot down there?
I heard about it.
Oh, you heard about it?
Yeah, it was all over on YouTube from the channels I go to.
Ah, so it wasn't on the regular news. Like ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and some of the other CNN. So none of those channels decided to cover the mass shooting down in Galveston. Now the weird thing about it is, none of it was biker related. It had nothing to do with the bikers that were down there. And at first they were trying to say, yeah, it was, but then they realized, no, there were no bikers at all involved. Because I can guarantee you one thing, because they wound up catching the guy, okay?
Yeah.
If someone like that wants to be stupid enough to start attacking bikers, I guarantee you, it wouldn't be the police picking them up. It'd be the coroner. And it'd be looking more like Swiss cheese. because they wouldn't take it. I mean, you start firing at a group of bikers, I guarantee you, some of them are going to be armed and they're going to fire back.
Yeah.
And the reason I know that is because I am when I'm out there on the bike. I carry for my protection. Some idiot wants to try something with that on me. Nope. I'll get my cordless hole puncher and back at him. Oh boy, here comes trouble.
Oh, shush. Hi, Tommy.
You missed Chad being up on panel.
Who?
Chad from Honest Peyton Speed Shop.
Oh, cool. Hello.
Yeah, and I told him about the idea with the mini top fuel. Him and Peyton going, oh, I like that. And Peyton's going, can I have one? And then
Yeah.
Chad was going, he liked that idea on that blower and everything. I found it on eBay. I showed it to him. He goes, I could put it on mine and boost it from the 40 horsepower it's got now on up.
Okay. Sorry, I'm going back and forth.
Did you get your video done?
I got it done, and I should be uploading now. It's done.
Okay. Yep.
Yep.
And I just got a notification for it.
Hey, Backwoods. Hey, Tommy.
Yep. I just got it.
Like 11 or 12, Susan. Yeah, she's a really smart girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. And I got Lion Brand Santa Sex. I got in 3 of them. I got in 10 skeins of yarn. Every bit of it was a copy. But I got 3 skeins of Pound of Love, so that'll work for hats next year.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing about it is tonight, when they were up there, the one thing Peyton liked was the fact is, well, I'm glad that Chad's got someone to teach him how to do all this kind of stuff.
Oh.
She got a kick out of that.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you know for a fact that that's going to go to her head, and she's going to be floating around on cloud 9 for how many weeks now?
Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
Oof.
But
okay,
and,
I'm going back and seeing who was in chat. So,
right.
Is Vanessa still here? Hello.
I haven't seen her but that one time.
Yeah.
But
Also,
no, and he, we were talking, about the cars and everything, and he was saying that there's a couple of companies that are reproducing all the body parts and frame, including.
Mm-hmm.
He said you can actually go to, Speedway Motors, and either have a kit and everything where you weld the frame together yourself, or they'll do it for you and ship it to you.
Yeah. That's
And
not
then
bad.
there was another company that they actually are reproducing all the sheet metal.
Yeah.
And I'm going, damn.
Yeah, Susan, I've probably got about a good 50, 60 hats in the living room that's going to go to my group Thursday. Not tomorrow, but next week.
All right. Yeah. But one thing that he was talking about is the fact that they've actually modernized the frame to where it rides a lot better
Yay.
compared to what the originals were.
Yeah.
Like you have like a 4-link rear suspension, you got coilovers in the front.
Yeah.
And it's all for safety.
Yeah, they're getting it close to modern safety standards as they can without
Right.
compromising the original design.
Right, and that's good. I mean,
I
because
mean,
he
they
said
have
that,
people that are actually thinking about what they're doing instead of just doing.
right, because he was talking about how it is to go down the road on an original frame and suspension
Cool, Susan.
and compare it to a modern one, and a modern one is so much better.
Yeah. Well, Susan, I know we have a 30-gallon tote box at where we meet at the church building that is full of hats. They're knitted and crocheted, and they've been done over the past year and a half, 2 years. And so I'm going to take my 55-gallon tote box of hats and blanket yarn and say, here, I want to go back with an empty box. I don't want anything out of it. And then, so when we do there's a live Christmas telling that they do, and they bring out the hats and give those away during the Christmas show, along with hot chocolate and apple cider. I didn't go last year, but I got told that they set out about 100 hats and they didn't have any left. I was like, cool.
Nice.
Yep. But got everything organized. I just have to get rid of the box that the yarn came in. Figure out what to do with Go for Faux, because it's fake faux fur. But I like it. It's a really light ice blue. It's called Blue Bangle. I just have to figure out what to do with it. I know people have made stuffies out of it. I don't know if I want to try that. But yeah, I'm going to, as soon as December 1st, I'm going to start making hats again. Is that you, hon, or Arnie?
What?
It
I'm
ain't
hearing-
me.
Huh?
Not me.
I'm hearing a beat buzz.
Not hearing anything.
Okay. Anyway, it's just my hearing.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I got my phone muted so it doesn't ring.
My phone is off to the side. And but I just have to figure out if I can work with it, or if it's going to be one of those that I'm going to try it, and fudge a duck. There it goes. Part of it goes in the trash, and the rest of it goes to group. Yeah, see, it sounds like your electronics is starting to, or you've got a fly buzzing by it at high speed. We can't hear you, sweetie. Your mic is gone.
Uh-oh, Mike died.
That might have been what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got 9 skeins of limited edition yarn. It ain't limited anymore. They've gone over the limit. If they start giving it away like that, it's too much.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, unfortunately.
All right, well, I think I know what it is. It's not these, because this was still flashing. I think what it is, yeah, it's the receiver part itself. Needs to be charged up.
Okay. So now I have 5 of the Santa bags. I don't know how many of the zipper bags from Mary Maxim. And your cat has the zoomies.
Again?
As I was going in there, when I left, I was going in there to get everything moved around. She's running back and forth. and all of a sudden she runs to the door of the craft room and then runs back. Baby girl starts chasing her.
Meh.
Baby girl wins, but they both skid around the floor. And it's just it's hilarious. And now I have the box in the way, so you can't get from the living room, craft room to the living room without moving the box, which I will do. But she can't figure the box out.
Meh.
It's 73 right now, Susan.
Yeah,
So.
no, and I've got the air conditioner going.
Yeah. But he's got that so the cigarette smoke comes out so that when he comes to bed, I don't kick him out so he has to take another shower before bed.
Yeah. Now, the plan is that we're going to be trying to work on getting the garage also done, get it more secured and better insulated with everything else I got going on. And wind up going back out there. Because out there, at least I've got that diesel heater I can run, keep me warm. But I need to get it to where it's better insulated out there.
Yeah, and it's 8:30
Yeah.
at night, Susan. And y'all guys
I'll be right back.
yay. Y'all guys are probably Michelle says she's sitting at 43, so Arnie's close to it.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
not that far away, so you're probably just within 5 degrees of that.
I'm 46,
Yeah. So
and Susan's got to be a little bit colder because she's way up there.
42. So yeah. Okay, that's up. That's up. Oh. Oh, see, those temperatures were last week for us.
Actually, I could show you guys what I did today. I got these lights from Amazon. They're LED strips.
Yep.
And you can link them end to end. And what I did is I put them up on the rails today.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That does look good. Yeah, Shelly's 41.
How many of those can you link together?
Maximum is 6 of them you can link together. But I linked
Okay.
8 together. So what I did is luckily I happen to have an adapter that had a little bit more amperage output to it, because this one's 1 amp, and I found a 2.5 amp adapter.
Nice.
Okay.
Because at 8, this one was like really heating up, and
Mm-hmm.
so I had to find a bigger one.
So what are you using those lights for? Just to have lights inside the house then? Or just kind of...
Yeah, give him a second, sweetie, because you were outside when he did that.
Yeah, these lights pretty much light up the entire kitchen.
Okay.
And I have this lamp here that I usually have on. And I can have the lamp off, and I get plenty of light from the strips.
I was just wondering because, you said they're LED, and I know that, like when I go on camping and everything, I use those, the miniature LED Christmas lights and everything. And
Yeah.
they say you can link up to 45 strands together.
No, I'm good.
And the only thing I've ever done I've only used like 5, and that has me plenty of likes.
Yeah.
Did you share your stream out on Facebook, hon?
Oh, talking about on Facebook?
Yeah, did you share the stream on Facebook?
No, I hadn't.
Okay, because I just got a, hey, Mater, share the link.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because these strips here, they run off of 12 volts, and they even come with a little switch, and the switch is a dimmer, so I can dim them or brighten them.
Okay.
And right now, I have them at their full brightness.
Mm.
Okay, it's shared on YouTube.
Okay.
Or shared on Facebook, I should say. I keep forgetting about doing that. Well, that's something, that, anybody that comes in here, if they want, they can, if they're on Facebook, they can share it to it.
Yeah, I was just wondering because, like I said, I just got a, hey, he shared a link, and I'm like, the heck is he doing now?
Yeah, I should be having this one also.
Well, if you didn't know what I was talking about, then it was one you shared earlier in the day. It just now came through though.
Oh, the only thing I shared earlier on Facebook was the from the email and everything I got from StreamYard, or actually from YouTube. Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh. So what did that say? Mine. I got my creators review. I need to go in and look.
Yeah, that's what mine was. Telling me how many new subscribers I've gotten and how much watch time and everything I've had on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I shared that to Facebook. Since I can't share it to everything else. You know what? I'm curious. Can I share it to... Okay, can't do it there.
I've got 23 new subscribers. I have had 11.2 thousand minutes watched on a total of 3,500 views.
That'll work.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind being able to do it for Instagram. That's something I guess I need to start doing is, every Monday and Wednesday, post thing over on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
to get people in from that.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Did the guys go ahead and go to bed? Because I'm not seeing the guys.
Yeah. Renegade did.
Renegade did.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing the ladies in chat. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where Bill is.
I'm not sure where Bill. I know Bob was in here earlier.
I know. Okay, I was in it the first though.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
But I know they, and of course, William, he was in.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's fine. I don't have a problem. I appreciate them coming in. I mean, I've only got like 20 more minutes before
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to get everything shut down anyways.
But with me going and doing that with the blanket yarn and stuff, I emptied up a tote. So that's got that one more in the stack where it needs to be.
Well, I do know that tomorrow night when we get trash and everything done, yeah, we got room for one kitchen trash bag, and that's going to be about it. That's about all it's going to fit inside the trash container, unless we can find a way of compressing what's in there down a little bit more.
No guarantees or promises.
I know, but that's got a lot of the. It's got that one trash bag that had the remains of that mattress, and then there's cardboard that got put in there, some of the tree and everything that I cut up.
Okay.
A lot of those cockaburs, they got put in there. That's why I got them all over me, because I was literally reaching in there, grabbing them, and then folding them all up and stuffing them in there. Then I took the wood and everything, put on top of that.
So he been a busy little beaver outside.
Yep, I got, getting it all cleared. Trying to, like I said, I did some with the mowing. I've still got more I want to get done tomorrow. I mean, and what I've got growing in the backyard, it looks like trees, but they're not. They're actually, it's some kind of weed. Because they get the runners going out. And the reason I know that they're that is I cut some down one time in the backyard, and I took some of that Tordon, and I got cut right down at ground level. I took that Tordon and poured it right on there to kill that out. Well, I noticed later on that some that were like 5 or 6 feet away, they were dying out because of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what that would be.
What, Tordon? It's a very
weed.
strong.
The weed
Okay,
that you have growing.
what
Bill's
is it?
still here.
Yep. Hey, Bill. Because I mean, it grows up kind of like a tree. I mean, it'll have leaves and everything like a tree, but I've never seen a tree do something like that before.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I have no idea.
Because like I said, it'll have the runners go out. I mean, instead of, like a tree, you've got the main root and everything going straight down. And they always say that the way to tell how far down that root is how tall is the tree itself. So if you've got a tree that's 20 foot tall, that means that main root's going 20 feet straight down. Well, glad you woke up, Bill.
That's okay.
But this here, the little root, I mean, you really don't have anything going straight down, but you've got them where you got them running out, and then they'll pop up.
Yeah.
I never have figured out what exactly it is.
Yeah. It's out of my realm.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I've got them because, I mean, it literally, right before I moved in, it was like a forest back there with all those trees.
Is it kind of like this?
No, it's not Bermuda. Because, like I said, it's got stuff, it grows up and it looks kind of like a tree, but it's not. I mean, it doesn't have a woody bark, like a tree would. Hey, well, backwoods is still here.
Cool.
He's just listening and lurking.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
But when I'm kind of scared of what he might hear.
Well, then keep your mouth shut.
But you like it when my mouth is open.
But the only thing is with that, a lot of people say, "Oh, did you hear what Mater said that came out of your mouth?"
Well, that's because they don't listen.
That's true. That's very true.
And if they can't tell my voice from yours, they got problems. Because
No, because that means they gotta go get their hearing checked.
extremely.
Yeah.
I'm a little higher pitched than you, and I have a different way of saying stuff that makes people go, "The fuck?"
Yeah.
Bill got what I was saying.
Yeah.
Does it look like a long vine, kind of?
No, it's not a vine. I mean, sweetie, you've seen them. How would you describe it
Pain in the neck.
besides that?
I don't know, honey. I'm not really good with dealing with outside stuff. Because if I can't mow it over, I don't want to deal with it.
Right. Well, Arnie, tell you what, tomorrow, get daylight, I'll grab my phone, I'll go out there and shoot a quick video, because I've got one that's probably, what would you say, about 15 foot tall?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 15 foot tall, but I mean, it's about 2 inches, 2.5 inches in diameter at the base. And I mean, it's got kind of a green bark on it, but I mean, it's not like bark like on a regular tree, because I mean, this is like real thin stuff. I mean, you can literally go up to it and scratch it off with your pocket knife with no problem. And it's all, real soft and everything. Because this whole thing, it stays green all the time. It doesn't get, the dark brown like a regular, like pine tree or like pecan tree or anything like that.
That is unusual.
Yeah. Or even, like that,
Something like this, or no?
I'm gonna make you bigger. That might be something similar to it. What is that one?
This one, they call it tree of heaven. Why they call it that, I don't know.
Huh. Well, I'll tell you what, afterward.
Says how to identify and remove tree of heaven. Because I'm just trying to look it up and figure out what it is.
Oh, they call it stinking sumac, Chinese sumac, paradise tree. And it says it's got a lifespan between 50 to 75 years. That goes up to 80 feet. Wow.
Yeah, no. How's she doing? Layla. Oh, I got that side eye.
Well, excuse you.
Okay, that's why they call it that. The meaning heaven tree or tree reaching the sky.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. It says produces an overly abundant amount of seeds, crowds out native species with its dense thickets, and secretes a chemical into the soil that's toxic to surrounding plants.
Is it killing off everything, or is it just?
Basically, yeah.
Well, it might be then. Yeah, and Bill, I'm from 200 miles away. I should have the same kind of plant life. Nope. Oklahoma has a completely different setup than them.
Yep.
And Texas does.
Oh wow, we got a cold front coming through.
Run.
Yeah, we'll be at 69 tomorrow. Says we'll be 15 degrees cooler than today.
Okay.
But okay.
Yeah, that don't bother me.
But yeah, Bill, we do have, there's a whole bunch of different ones down here compared to other parts of the world, United States.
Earlier here it was storming.
So was it?
Yeah. Lightning, thunder.
Huh.
Poor Layla was sound asleep and loud clash of thunder.
And she jumped through the roof.
Yeah.
You wasn't expecting that, and that woke her up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've had that happen here during the night when we get a storm that we weren't expecting. It comes through, and then all of a sudden get woke up by the lightning or the thunder.
Thank you, Brad.
Yeah.
Because I haven't gone in and seen hers.
Well, I haven't seen your video yet because I've been doing mine or the live stream.
You're fine.
Now I could play it on my live stream, and I know you wouldn't care.
Yeah, but let's not get into that.
I know.
Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day for me.
How's that?
I'll be going from doctor to doctor to doctor.
You.
First, I got to get an x-ray done. Then I got to go to one doctor after that. And then after that doctor, then over to another doctor.
Hmm.
All because I got this infection.
Damn. You gotta go all those just to find out what the infection is.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
They think they know what it is going off of my history and everything,
Yeah.
but just want to make sure that it didn't affect anything else.
Okay. So they're double checking everything.
Yeah. Bren, is it the one that says LB secret stash bags?
Whew, Layla. She came flying out.
That's one thing I'm glad about. The litter boxes that we've got are in the other part of the house, so I don't have to deal with them.
Yeah, but I do. Especially your cat.
What about her?
She's a thinky little thing.
Yeah, we never did make the Wally World.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go tonight. It wouldn't take me all that long to, finish getting dressed.
But I like seeing you dressed as you are. You just
Yeah, I
don't go
know.
in public like that.
No, it's mainly because of, like that one thing I wound up sharing on Facebook and everything. I know I shared a picture of it. Oh yeah, it says I got 11 new subscribers, 4,853 new views, and 21.2 thousand more minutes watched.
Yeah, that's the one brand. Oh, Scout had to go out, and when I brought her back in, she chased Smudge.
Man,
Because Smudge was halfway across the living room, and she turned around and stuck her tail up and took off. So Scout went after her. When you run, a dog is going to chase. And I hollered at Scout, and she stopped at the door to the craft room. I said, "Stop that. Go to bed." She tailed up, ears up, and trotted in there.
Layla, I need a bath.
Sure you do, Dad.
And she's doing this to the water.
Uh,
I don't know why she does it, but she does.
baby girl scoops it up. So
I'm trying to find that thing I wound up sharing. You'll understand.
okay.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense.
yeah, it's probably why she had a wet butt the other day.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw this and reminded me of somebody.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Now, if that shows your Facebook name, don't. Aw. No, my dog is in there laid down watching the cat because the cat decided to go in and explore our room. Well, I don't mind, except she immediately goes in and goes under the bed.
Oh,
So, I have a black and white cat that comes out with white whiskers.
yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, that's you.
Yep. Okay, she's going back on the TV box. But yeah, I've got 9 skeins of everything. The limited edition, I'm not even worried about what colors it is because I'm just going to make a mishmash blanket of all the limited edition I have. And then the Pound of Love is going to go into the hat pile.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I wound up finding.
Yeah, you don't go in. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, plenty of people here that wear PJs in Walmart.
The
Yeah,
people
I know,
all-
and that right, and that's the thing. Back then, back in the 60s and 70s, and even some of the 80s, no, you didn't do that. You got your butt dressed, and you went and did your
Hi,
shopping.
Lorna, you okay?
Yeah. Or they have their pants on the ground.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. It's the closest I will come is I've got two PJs. Y'all guys normally see the one that's got gray flowers. I have one that is it's like a teal blue tie-dye. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Lorna, we were wondering where you went because all of a sudden you kind of bounced out. But
Well, you were.
yeah, but Arnie, that picture there, that one I showed, that's why I don't go to Walmart dressed like this. Now, if I go, if I go, I'll be in like my tennis shoes, socks, and I might have my shorts, but the regular, style of shorts that you would wear out in public,
Yeah.
not pajama pants and stuff like that,
Yeah.
or house shoes.
See, I'll wear the house shoes because my house shoes are indoor. They're the generic Crocs. So my house shoes are actual shoes.
Table.
So
But yeah, to me, like I said, no, I'm not gonna go.
Not
and
on
do
the
that.
table. Oh.
but she's just like, no, I'm good.
Someone's not happy.
Yeah, I
she
won't
must
let her
not
walk
have
on the
because I told her to
table.
go back to bed.
All right, well, it's already after 9 o'clock, and
Okay, well, Lorna, come backstage.
yeah. So I'm gonna get this shut down. Arnie, go on and take us on out of here, and Lorna, come on back. We'll talk backstage.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night and everything. I'm not sure if I'll be live tomorrow night or not. Depends how my day goes tomorrow.
Yep.
Because I'll be running from place to place to place. And if I'm too pooped out, then I probably won't go live. So just keep your ears pierced.
You're going to play the bouncing Arnie. Which doctor do I go to now?
Yep.
Yeah. 3 of them
All right.
tomorrow. Ugh.
All right. I'll bring you up in a minute, Lorna.
Bye, guys.
All right. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. It was interesting to have Chad from Honest Peyton Speed Shop pop in for a few minutes. So, everybody, y'all have a good weekend, and we'll see y'all Monday. So, stay safe, God bless, and y'all have a good night.
Good night,